Question for you, Richard. You were talking about extended phenotypes. For some reason in my mind, I thought of a mobile phone and a mobile phone getting me to change my behavior as a human. And I just thought, how does extended phenotypes apply to a piece of technology that maybe is replicable and that can also change behavior? Is that slightly different than a meme? And then I do want to ask you a little bit about artificial intelligence as well.
I don't quite get what you're saying there.
What if there is a piece of technology that can also replicate itself? And is sitting in my pocket. It can change the behavior of its host, and if it's doing the right things, it can get me to replicate more of that. And I was just thinking of a piece of technology.
Well, yes, I wouldn't say a mobile phone can do that, but I mean, I could imagine. Von Neumann imagined a self-reproducing machine, which could then evolve, and we don't have that at the moment. What we do have, though, is artificial intelligence in computers, which it's not actually a physical machine that's being replicated, but it's information that potentially could be replicated. And yes, I mean, I think it's interesting, and some people regard it with fear, other people with enthusiasm.
And you think a human can be one day recreated in a piece of technology? I mean, technically, it should be able to, if it just recreates the biology.
Well, yes. I mean, technically, I mean, it's not totally impossible, and there have been people like Arthur C. Clarke who have said, if a thing can be done, eventually it will be done. I think if you're talking about downloading a human brain into a computer, I think we're a long way from that.
But you think it's possible?
I hesitate to say that anything is impossible,
right,
unless it's logically impossible, which it isn't. But I think artificial intelligence has got a long way to go in different directions from downloading a human brain. I think it's more likely to take off in its own right.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.